Welcome, this is Brian Tarian here from the Disability Digest. Um, I don't know about you, but I do not like to wait a long time, waiting in line, wait for things to, I just don't. And especially waiting and then not getting what you are looking for. So I'm in hopes that this video about Social Security disability benefit services and the tips to help you get all that you are entitled to fast will be of value to you. So the information I'm going to share with you will be beneficial for anybody who's dealing with Social Security. That could be somebody who's dealing with them for potentially Social Security retirement at age 62, your full retirement, or Social Security disability applicant, or other things. So my experience is I've been advocating for people that are sick or injured and helping them get all that they're entitled to here at the Disability Digest since 2006. And we're currently serving 192,000 people. And we've learned a lot through that process. We've learned from the challenges that those that we serve have had, and then our own individual experience in dealing with the Social Security Administration. So I'm going to highlight some of the key areas where the challenges are and then provide you with some solutions and reference some of the latest resources to support this. So I hope this will save you some time, reduce some stress, give you an idea of what you need to do to get all that you're entitled to fast. So first of all, the thing that I want to share with you first is just this report that came out from the Office of the Inspector General. And you may already be aware of this, but this is the oversight organization that monitors Social Security, and they're calling them out in two major areas that are causing these service deficiencies. And one is their management of human capital, their ability to recruit, train, and manage and retain. They allegedly need to revamp this. So that's causing part of the challenges that's there. The second one is they need to improve their delivery of service, which a lot of that is the human interaction that is out there. So those are the two things. This link and the others that I reference will be in the video description around this video. Somewhere, depends where you're watching it. So that's the big picture, and what people are dealing with, some of the things that they're dealing with is when you call Social Security, you're subject to an average of 32-minute wait. This is just a Google search. You can get the same figure within, minutes from other sources. But 32 minutes might not be that bad. You might say, I can deal with that. I just put my phone on hold or on speakerphone, and there it is. The challenge is calls are getting dropped. And so you might be waiting at 28 minutes and the call get drops, or you might get through at 32 minutes and you might get somebody that's not giving you the right information, believe it or not. If you want to test it, call Social Security, 4 or 5 times, ask them the same question, like how much money can I make and keep my disability benefits, and find out what you get for answers. If you've got nothing to do, that'll keep you entertained. So that's one of them. The second one for area of challenge for Social Security disability applicants is the wait time. You may have worked, had enough work history, and medically qualify, but just the lack of resources and the volume of cases that are in the system, it has the wait time as of the time of this recording, 223 days is the latest that they reported it. So that's a long time. And so it's impacting people that, usually you can get a decision in like 4 or 5 months. And if you get denied, then you're subject to, could be the same length for your next decision. So it's really difficult. That for those of you that are approved and for just Social Security disability, and for those of you that are Social Security recipients for retirement, early retirement. This is a recent media piece done by Anderson Cooper at 60 Minutes that talks about overpayments. This is a problem. About, you know, 1 million people a year roughly are receiving a notice in the mail that says, we've overpaid you. We've paid you too much money, and we are asking for the difference back within 30 days. And those differences, 30,000, 60,000 and more. And when you're on a fixed income, it's not common that you have that type of cash lying around. So that's an area where if you get one of those and you have to communicate with Social Security and it's difficult to do so, where it causes problems. Right. So what do you do about it? These are some of the things that we have learned over the time in doing this kind of a hit list of things. And the first one is if you are in a situation where you're sick or injured and you're not able to work, I'd really get to the point where you can make that decision as fast as possible and apply. Oftentimes people wait 12, 24 months. And so you have to think about that. You've waited 12 or 24 months and now you've got another 233 days. So if you're borderline, I'd put an application in the system. I'd say just go for it, because you can always take it out, right? If you go back to work or something happens, you feel better. So make your decision. That's one. Use the online services as much as possible. The My SSA account has a lot of resources in it that could definitely save phone calls. You can learn about your benefit amount. You can see your earnings history. All that information is in there. You can file for your benefits. You can request benefit letters. You do all of this online. And it's a much better way to do it. If you're going through the disability approval process, the best way to monitor your case activity is in your online account. It's where they update it before they even mail anything out. So take advantage of those resources. Documenting everything for disability recipients, for overpayment cases. You're in a legal situation. And unfortunately, you need to be well organized. You need to be able to state your case. For disability applicants, you need to be able to, you should be able to express in like 2 sentences or less why you qualify, like what to say. Most people don't know how to do this. We teach you how to do it at the Disability Digest. What you need for medical evidence, like what to do and say when you go to your doctors. So be prepared. And if you're prepared and you're calling in, you're dealing with something, you really can be in a position where you can help somebody on the other end of the phone or in written communication do their job. And that's different than being a challenging call for them. So be prepared, understand the system. Now, with Social Security, believe it or not, if you leave a message or send them something, they might not get it or they might not call back. So you need to be polite and persistent. If you send something in via mail, send it certified so you have documentation of it. If you don't get a call back, you don't get a response or a confirmation from something, then follow up. Be polite, be persistent, and don't bug them, but just make sure that you help them do their job. Now, the other thing, or next thing is when to, if you're forced to, when to contact Social Security. Up on my screen now, I have, this is an office in the Dallas, Texas area. It's the 2475 Cliff Creek. I just randomly picked this one out. If you search your local office, I expect you're going to find the same information. You will see popular times of visitation. And typically, it is earlier in the week, is just super busy. It could be like 10 or 15% of the volume is on Thursday afternoon through Friday. So if you need to go there, or if you don't want to wait like me, then go there when the when the traffic is over. It's the same for the time for calling. if you look at the time on hold and you place these calls later in the week, you can save yourself some time. Right? And I'd call only if necessary. I'd again use the digital services. So we've understood the problems. There's long wait times. There's staffing issues. There's culture issues. There's all that. That's the environment that we are working in. I'm in hopes that you find this information helpful and being prepared, like what to say and do and when to contact, and how to have supporting information for all of that. If you have other tips, love to hear them. You can join us in the comments. And if you are a disability, thinking about Social Security disability, or somewhere in the process, maybe you're still working full-time, or you're thinking about applying, or you applied and approved, we can help you here. Of course, you can watch all of the videos we have on our channel. It's like over 1,000. You're definitely welcome to do that. But the best way that we can help you is if you join us as a member. There's no charge for our membership. You complete a profile, and the reason why that is the best way is your profile will help us get you like a customized approach and get you the right information to the right people, the right support groups, the right events, all the things that are going to be optimal for you. So that's how we can help you here at the Disability Digest. Thanks. I hope this is helpful. I hope it saves you some time, some stress, some frustration in dealing with Social Security. Stay tuned for more. Make it a great day. Thank you.